Hey, boys and girls, I'm so excited to read a book to you. So, I've decided since we can't see each other every day that it would be really fun and really cool if every night we read a fun bedtime story together. So, our first story that we're going to read together is called, the title is Can't You Sleep, Little Bear? This is one of my favorite stories. When my little girls were really tiny and they let me curl up in bed and read nighttime stories, this was one of our favorite books to read together. In this story, Little Bear is really scared. He's scared of the dark. And I know when you were probably really small and tiny, you might have felt that way. And you might still feel a little scared at night, and that's okay. But your mom and dad always make you feel safe when it's time to go to bed. And they might read you another story after this one tonight. We're going to read our story to find out if Little Bear ever goes to sleep. Once there were two bears, Big Bear and Little Bear. Big Bear is the big bear, and Little Bear is the little bear. They played all day in the bright sunlight. When night came and the sun went down, Big Bear took Little Bear home to the bear cave. And I'm going to zoom in on the illustrations so that you can see the setting, and you can see Little Bear and Big Bear, and you can see their bear cave over here. That is their home. Big Bear put Little Bear to bed in the dark part of the cave. Go to sleep, Little Bear, he said. And Little Bear tried. Big Bear settled in the bear chair and read his bear book by the light of the fire. But Little Bear couldn't get to sleep. So there's Big Bear reading, and there's Little Bear in the dark part of the cave. And that is pretty dark. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear, putting down his big bear book, which was just getting to the most interesting part, and padding over to the bed. I'm scared, said Little Bear. Why are you scared, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear. I don't like the dark, said Little Bear. What dark? Said Big Bear. The dark all around us, said Little Bear. Big Bear looked, and he saw that the dark part of the cave was very dark. So he went to the lantern cupboard and took out the tiniest lantern that was there. Big Bear lit the tiniest lantern and put it next to Little Bear's bed. There's a tiny light to keep you from being scared, Little Bear, said Big Bear. Thank you, Big Bear, said Little Bear, cuddling up in the glue. Now, go to sleep, Little Bear, said Big Bear. And he patted his way back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Let's see if that worked and Little Bear can finally go to sleep. But I don't think so. Oh no. It looks like Little Bear's up again. Let's read to find out. Little Bear tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Yawned Big Bear, putting down his bear book, which was just 4 pages to go to the interesting part, and padding over to the bed. I'm scared, said Little Bear. Why are you scared, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear. I don't like the dark, said Little Bear. What dark? Asked Big Bear. The dark all around us, said Little Bear. But I brought you a lantern, said Big Bear. Only a teeny weeny one, said Little Bear, and there's lots of dark. Big Bear looked, and he saw that Little Bear was quite right. There was still lots of dark, so Big Bear went to the lantern cupboard and took out a bigger lantern. Big Bear lit the lantern and put it beside the other one. So now Little Bear has 2 lanterns. Let's see if that will be enough light. What do you think? Let's make some predictions. Do you think that's enough light for Little Bear not to be scared anymore? Let's read to find out. Now go to sleep, Little Bear, said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried and tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Grunted Big Bear, putting down his bear book, which with just 3 pages to go, and padding over to the bed. I'm scared, said Little Bear. Why are you scared, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear. I don't like the dark, said Little Bear. What dark? Asked Big Bear. The dark all around us, said Little Bear. But I brought you 2 lanterns, said Big Bear. A tiny one and a bigger one. Not much bigger, said Little Bear. And there's still lots of dark. Let's see what Big Bear does. Maybe he can solve the problem. Big Bear thought about it. And then he went to the lantern cupboard and took out the biggest lantern of them all, with 2 handles and a piece of chain. Let's see if you can see the big lantern. I've brought you the biggest lantern of them all, he told Little Bear. That's to keep you from being scared. Thank you, Big Bear, said Little Bear, curling up in the glow and watching the shadows dance. Now go to sleep, Little Bear, said Big Bear. And he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Oh, wait till you see Little Bear. Little Bear tried and tried and tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. Can't you sleep, Little Bear? Groaned Big Bear, putting down his big bear book with just 2 pages to go and padding over to the bed. Look at Little Bear. He definitely does not look like he's anywhere close to going to sleep. I'm scared, said Little Bear. Why are you scared, Little Bear? Asked Big Bear. I don't like the dark, said Little Bear. What dark? Asked Big Bear. The dark all around us, said Little Bear. But I brought you the biggest lantern of them all, and there isn't any dark left, said Big Bear. Yes, there is, said Little Bear. There is, out there. And he pointed out of the bear cave at the night. Big Bear saw that Little Bear was right. Big Bear was very puzzled. That means he was very confused, puzzled. All the lanterns in the world couldn't light up the dark outside. Big Bear thought about it for a long time, and then he said, Come on, Little Bear. Where are we going? Asked Little Bear. Out, said Big Bear. Out into the darkness, said Little Bear. Yes, said Big Bear. But I'm scared of the dark, said Little Bear. No need to be, said Big Bear. And he took Little Bear by the paw and led him out of the cave into the night. And it was dark. Ooh, I'm scared, said Little Bear. cuddling up into Big Bear. Big Bear lifted Little Bear and cuddled him and said, "Look at the dark, Little Bear." And Little Bear looked. "I've brought you to the moon, Little Bear," said Big Bear. "The bright yellow moon and all the twinkling stars." But Little Bear didn't say anything, for he had gone to sleep, warm and safe in Big Bear's arm. Big Bear carried Little Bear back into the bear cave. Fast asleep, and he settled down with Little Bear on one arm and the Big Bear book on the other, cozy in the bear chair by the fire. This is my favorite part. And Big Bear read the bear book right to the end. So look at that. Big Bear also finally fell asleep. Maybe you can talk to your mommy and daddy about this book and talk about a time that you had trouble going to sleep at night. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I look very forward to reading to you a bedtime story every night to help you fall asleep. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Good night.